Carroll Broadcasting presents high school basketball.
We are down to 2 remaining 1A girls basketball teams in our Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network coverage area. And tonight, wouldn't you know it, they play each other. It's regional quarterfinal night for 1A and 2A girls. We bring you this 1A Region 3 matchup tonight on KCIM. A Rolling Valley rematch between 7 and 14 Glidden Ralston and the conference champs, 16 and 4 Coon Rapids Bayard. I'm Nick Brinks. This is the Mackey Motors pregame show. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City and online at MackeyMotors.com. Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. I come to you from the Gatorade broadcast booth. Gatorade distributed by Pepsi Beverages in Carroll, helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Glidden Ralston topped Storm Lake St. Mary's in Thursday's playoff opener, 52-30. Cassidy Wenk and Olivia Squibb each scored 20 in the win. Wenk added a team-high 8 rebounds, while Squibb led the Wildcats with 4 assists and 4 steals. Coon Rapids Bayard, meanwhile, they enjoyed a first-round bye. They've had the last week off after topping the Wildcats in their regular season finale last Monday, 62-20. Malia Clayberg, 18 points and 7 rebounds that night. Anna Hart, 16 points, 10 assists, and 3 steals shy of a triple-double. She finished with 7. The Crusaders swept Glidden Ralston this year. Last Monday, 62-20, and back on the 10th of January, 51-22. They have handled the Wildcats in recent years as well. They've won the last 5 matchups. They've won 7 of the last 8. And since 2007, it's mostly even. Coon Rapids Bayard with 18 wins, Glidden Ralston with 15. There has been one playoff matchup in that stretch. It was a 2021 first-round matchup. Glidden Ralston won that night, 53-34, and that was the last of 13 straight wins for the Wild. For the Crusaders, Crusaders have now won 7 of the last 8 since that first-round game in 2021. Busy night of broadcasts with the Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network tonight. This is the only 7 o'clock game, though. All the other games got moved up. Over on Kick 106.7 right now, probably pretty close to getting over with. Exira Elkhorn Kimballton hosting Underwood in 2A action with KC Miners. That started at 5:30 on 93.7 KKRL tonight. East Sac was at IKM Manning. Jeff Blankman got that coverage underway at 6 o'clock. And then another 2A matchup. South Central Calhoun is at Hinton. Those games all starting at 6 o'clock or earlier. Our Crusader Wildcat matchup still on schedule for 7 o'clock, as has been the case from the get-go. Busy night, though, in 1A and 2A with the Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network. I'm Nick Brinks. You're listening to 1380 KCIM, and our Mackey Motors pregame show will continue next. We'll take a look at our starting lineups when we return, live from Coon Rapids on KCIM.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Landis & Ralston offers the highest price for quality soybeans. Everyone at Landis & Ralston understands the concept of teamwork, hard work, and dedication. With that being said, the entire team at Landis & Ralston is a very proud sponsor of tonight's game. Best of luck to all players. Go Glidden Ralston Wildcats. Landis & Ralston, call 712-667-3200. That's 667-3200 today for grain bids and market information.
Door got a dent? Hood got a ding? Tony's Corner Body and Paint will get rid of that thing. That window crack and that fender scratch has met its match. Tony's Corner Body and Paint. If the repair is big or the repair is small, Tony's Corner Body and Paint does it all. Tony personally guarantees all auto body repairs because he repairs it himself. Tony's Corner Body and Paint. Get a free quote. Main Street in Coon Rapids or call 712-999-DENT.
Community Insurance Agency is a proud supporter of the Glidden-Ralston Wildcats and is pleased to help sponsor tonight's game. Community Insurance Agency is more than just their name. It's the core foundation of what they believe in, the community. For quality protection and prices you can afford, backed by their fast, friendly service, call one of their agents today at 712-659-3185 or stop in at their office in downtown Glidden. Go Wildcats!
Our Mackey Motors pregame show continues on 1380 KCIM, also 95.1 FM. A pleasure to be with you tonight. I'm Nick Brinks in the Gatorade broadcast booth. Gatorade distributed by Pepsi Beverages in Carroll, and I've got my sidekick with me here tonight on KCIM, a very special, almost 5-year-old, Mr. Keelan Brinks. How are you tonight?
Good.
Did you want to say hi to anybody back home?
My sister.
What's her name?
Jada, and she's 2.
She just turned 2 a couple weeks ago, didn't she? But you're getting to be such a big boy that you get to come to the game with your dad, don't you?
Yes.
Because you don't have school on Wednesdays.
No.
And we thought tonight would be a good night to get you out to watch some basketball, didn't we?
Yes.
And you've got your colors and your colored pencils and your papers, and you're ready to go for the next 90 minutes or so, aren't you?
Yes.
What are you going to draw tonight? I've already seen one picture that you've got done already.
A basketball game.
You're going to draw a basketball game. Well, you've come to the right place if you want to draw a basketball game. Keelan, thanks for joining me on the Mackey Motors pregame show.
Thanks. You're welcome.
And what's the broadcast booth called once again?
Gatorade.
That's right, Gatorade broadcast booth. Keelan and his dad bringing you the game tonight here on KCIM, 1380 AM and 95.1 FM. It's a 1A Region 3 quarterfinal tonight. Third matchup between the Wildcats and the Crusaders this season. And it happens tonight for the second time in the last 8 days. February 10th, Coon Rapids Bayard rolled to a 42-point win, 62-20. And tonight, Glidden-Ralston, after a first-round win over Storm Lake St. Mary's, they'll see what they can do with their third chance this season against Coon Rapids Bayard. Let's take a look at our starting lineups tonight on our Mackey Motors pregame show. We begin with the visitors, led by head coach Ashley Kaler. They finished 7-14 overall, 4-10 in the Rolling Valley Conference. Breanne Hartwigson, a 5'9 junior. Cassidy Wenk is a 5'7 junior. Olivia Squibb, she's 5'5 freshman. Allison Snyder, a 5'6 sophomore. And a 5'7 senior, Ashlyn Tegas. One senior, a couple of juniors, a freshman, and a sophomore. Leading scorer for Glidden-Ralston is Allison Snyder, 11.5 points a game. Cassidy Wenk leads the team in rebounds and assists, 7 rebounds, 3 assists per game. Snyder also leads the team in steals, 3.5 per game. For Coon Rapids Bayard, led by head coach Caitlin McAllister, they are your Rolling Valley Conference champions this year with a 13-1 conference mark, 16-4 overall. Ashton Clucky, a 5'8 junior, she'll start tonight as usual. Anna Hart, a 5'6 junior, starts as well, leads the team in assists and steals, and one of the top stealers in all of Class 1A, 6.5 per game. Malia Clayberg, she leads the team in scoring, rebounds, and blocks, 14 points, 7.5 rebounds, 2.5 blocks. The 5'11 junior will start tonight. A 5'6 junior, Ella Heidoff, scoring 6 points a game. She's starter number 4. And the fifth and final Crusader tonight, Aubrey Hoffbauer, a 5'8 junior, averaging 7.5 points per game and has the team's best three-point percentage. She's knocked down 24 this year on just over 100 attempts. As a team, Glidden-Ralston, they're averaging 37 points a game. Coon Rapids Bayard, 46.5. Defensively is where everything starts for the Crusaders. They've given up just 31 points a game. Glidden-Ralston gives up 49 a game. Shooting-wise, these two teams are pretty similar. 31 and 32%. Coon Rapids Bayard, a slight edge there. 3-point percentage, 21-20 in favor of Coon Rapids Bayard. Rebounds a game, smack dab right, dead even, 29.2. Turnovers per game. That is the big difference between these two teams. Glidden Ralston, 26 a game. Coon Rapids Bayard under 15. But the Crusaders, they sure force a lot of turnovers, and they expect to do that quickly here tonight to try to jump out to an early lead. Glidden Ralston struggled in the two matchups with Coon Rapids Bayard this year. We'll see if their third chance comes up much better. They'll be in the royal blue Vegas gold tonight. Royal blue jerseys, Vegas gold numbers. Coon Rapids Bayard will be in their home whites. And starters are about to be introduced here in front of the home and visiting crowds of Coon Rapids Bayard and Glidden Ralston. It's 1380 KCIM, live from Coon Rapids tonight at Coon Rapids Bayard. You can find us online at sports.1380kcim.com. Over on Kick 106.7 tonight, Exira Elkhorn Kimballton took care of business. They topped Underwood 61-33. That game started at 5:30. They have already wrapped up. ESAC is at IKM Manning tonight on 93.7 KKRL with Jeff Blankman. And that game is knotted up at 25 after 3. A close game in Manning on KKRL. And we're getting ready to go here in Coon Rapids tonight for our final 1A girls teams that remain in the Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network coverage area. It's a 1A Region 3 quarterfinal. And tonight's winner moves on to Friday's regional semi. We'll have the broadcast if either Coon Rapids Bayard or Glidden Ralston wins on KCIM right here with Tom Hawkap on Friday night. They'll take on either St. Edmund or River Valley. That game is going on in Correctionville tonight. River Valley 12-10, St. Edmund 7-14. Coming up later in our post-game show, we will name our Motor Inn Player of the Game. Motor Inn of Carroll, your premier Toyota and Chevy dealership for sales, service, parts, and collision. That'll do it for our Mackey Motors pregame show. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Online at MackeyMotors.com. I'm Nick Brinks in the Gatorade broadcast booth, and we return with tip-off next on KCIM Carroll.
Are you looking for a new appliance? Stop by Coon Rapids Hardware Hank. They are an authorized Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amanda dealer. If they don't have what you're looking for in stock, they will order it just for you. Make Coon Rapids Hardware Hank your one-stop shop for all your home needs. And check out their new location.
Mom said you did
They're
so
proud
good.
supporters of the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders. And remember, they're not your average hardware store.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
If you have a project that needs to be done, turn to Moore Construction in Coon Rapids. Whether it's new construction, remodeling, or cosmetic makeovers, trust the professionals at Moore Construction. Call 712-684-7667 for a free estimate. Also, for all your lumber and other building material needs, make it Moore Lumber on Main Street in Coon Rapids. Moore Lumber and Construction, locally owned and operated, and proud sponsors of Coon Rapids Bayard Athletics.
Carl Pre-Owned in Glidden, Iowa has a great new location. We have an experienced local team for sales and service, access to more inventory across Iowa, and always focused on you, the customer. Check out our entire inventory at carlpreowned.com or stop in and see us at 901 Colorado Street in Glidden, Iowa.
Your dealer for life, it's the Carl way.
Back in Coon Rapids, ready to get things underway. Ashley Kaler's Glidden Ralston Wildcats, Caitlin McAllister's Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders will square off for the third time this season. Crusaders have won handily the first two times. Malia Clayberg and Cassidy Wenk in the circle, tipped and controlled over on the far side by Anna Hart. She tries to drive in on a toss to Hoffbauer, but it's off her fingertips, out of bounds, and they aren't able to team up. It's a turnover for Coon Rapids Bayard, and Glidden Ralston will lob it up the floor. Wenk to the baseline, quickly trapped in the corner. Now she dribbles out of it. And it's stolen by Heidoff. Now right to left for Coon Rapids Bayard. Both teams turn it over on their open possession. To the top, back near midcourt at the Crusader logo. Hart lobs left to Hoffbauer. Glidden Ralston on defense. In the zone. Hart will drive, heaves it off the glass, gets her own rebound, works on Tegas to come up with it. Now up top, Hoffbauer fires a three. It's off the rim. Offensive rebound? No. Clunky couldn't hang on to it. Wenk pulls it away. Glidden Ralston from left to right almost gets it stripped and stolen, but now Squibb scoops it up. Glidden Ralston on offense, no score. First quarter, Anna Hart almost with a steal. Now Clucky with a steal. Clucky right to left, one-on-one against Snyder. Driving layup, blocking foul at the end. Chance at a three-point play for Clucky at the stripe on the foul against Allison Snyder. It's the first whistle either way. Foul against Glidden Ralston, 1 minute in, 2-0. Coon Rapids Bayard with the lead. Clucky to shoot 59% this year, and she swishes it. Clucky on the board first with 3 for Coon Rapids Bayard. And the Wildcats now with those Vegas gold jerseys, or royal blue jerseys rather, Vegas gold numbers, Glidden Ralston abbreviated as GR on the front of the jersey in white. Coon Rapids Bayard with a steal. They have it in the front court. A lob to the corner, Heidoff. Lobs around, looks, finds Hoffbauer in the left wing. Hoffbauer steps up, finds Clucky in the corner. She's got the game's only points so far. Anna Hart steps up, left elbow, thought about a jumper, tosses down to Clucky, hoops off the left and right side of the rim. Shot missed on the blocks, and Heidoff will go to the stripe for a couple. She got the offensive rebound after the Clucky miss. Her putback fouled on the way up, and it's 2 quick fouls for Glidden Ralston's leading scorer this year. And Ella Heidoff will shoot 2. First is off the mark, no good. Freshman Hope Beat checks in for Glidden Ralston. Snyder in foul trouble in the early going. 6:22 remaining first quarter. Heidoff at the free throw line, missed the first. Second on its way, and she swishes it home. 4-0, Coon Rapids Bayard on top. Squibb in the backcourt, looks to break a double team, toss to Wenk on the near side. They push up front to Beek. Beek in the wing right side. Gets swarmed, tosses to Wenk. Underneath, they go to Brianne Hartwigson, and they leave her open at the rim. And she puts it in off the glass for 2. 4-2, Coon Rapids Bayard with the lead. Hart dribbles to the left wing, bounce pass, tries to go inside to Clucky, deflected, they keep possession. Hart to the wing, to the top with Clayberg, drives right side, sees Hart, not a great angle at the end though. Wenk gets the rebound, Hart tries to strip it away and she'll foul. It'll be the Crusaders first with 5:42 to go in the quarter. Anna Hart with a foul. It'll be Glidden Ralston basketball, far sideline. Blue tops, blue bottoms, Crusaders in white. Glidden Ralston with Squibb and Wenk. Those two each put up 20 in their playoff opener against Storm Lake St. Mary's on Thursday. And here's a toss down to Beek. Off her hands, out of bounds. 4-2, Coon Rapids Bayard with possession and the lead. Hart tosses left. Ella Heidoff lobs to the corner for Hoffbauer. Hoffbauer dribbles around the perimeter. Right elbow, wide open jumper from Anna Hart, and she swishes it home for her first basket of the game. A 6-2 Crusader lead. Squibb and Wenk in the backcourt for Glidden Ralston. They push across with Tegas. She's at the half-court stripe. Toss to Squibb on the left side. At the perimeter, right side toss to Wenk, deflected by Hart. Wenk corrals it. Inside Tegas, steps back toward the free throw line, and she stumbles and travels with it against her defender, Malia Clayberg. 4-point lead for Coon Rapids Bayard. 3 minutes in, and you're listening to 1380 KCIM and 95.1 FM. I'm Nick Brinks in the Gatorade broadcast booth tonight. A left wing pass over to Heidoff. Crusaders have it. Hart at the top. Right wing to the corner. Hoffbauer, long 2, lets it fly, swishes it. Hoffbauer's on the board. 4 scorers in the first 8 points for Coon Rapids Bayard with Clucky, Hart, Heidoff, and Hoffbauer. Wenk tosses to Beek, right wing, steps up with it, steps back, finds Wenk, high dribble, steps to the elbow, puts up a jumper. Hoffbauer's there for the Crusader rebound. They're 2-on-1. Now they'll dribble it out. Ball is dropped on the floor. Hart comes up with it, tossed downstairs toward the cheerleaders. That's over the head of Malia Clayberg. And now Glidden Ralston will bring Kate Bergmeyer in. And it'll be Breanne Hartwigson subbing out. 4:13 to go first quarter. Glidden Ralston trailing by 6 here in the opening 4 minutes at Coon Rapids Bayard tonight. Along the near sideline, Squibb tosses to Beek. Right corner, gets double teamed, gets it stripped away. Clayberg and Hart. Hart pulls it away, drives the other way. She gets tossed and falls to the floor. No whistle, no foul. Clayberg with a steal at the other end. And both teams come up with empty possessions. Back the other way with Hoffbauer. Right to left across the Crusader logo at half court. Anna Hart's in the left wing. To the corner. Heidoff for 3. Lets it fly. Rolls around the rim once. Misses no good. Hart tries to strip it away. And she will foul in the process. It'll be her second. And they will sub in Maya Downing for Coon Rapids Bayard along with Lauren Cook. As Hart will take a seat, as will Ashton Clucky. 3:29 to go first quarter. Glidden Ralston with possession down by 6. It's 8-2. Wenk is in the right wing. Tosses to Squibb at the top. A lob inside to Wenk. A little off her fingertips. She's able to corral it. Lays it up. Gets partially deflected. It's missed, and I think Wenk will foul fighting for a rebound. 3:16 to go. Back the other way with Coon Rapids Bayard. 3 fouls now for Glidden Ralston. It is an 8-2 lead for Coon Rapids Bayard. Jumped out to a 4-0 advantage. And they're on top by 6 right now. Downing's in the right corner. Toss up top to Lauren Cook. She fights off a defender. Hoffbauer to the corner. Heidoff open for 3, and she swishes one home. 12th triple of the year for Miss Heidoff, and it's 11-2. That'll push the lead to 9. Glidden Ralston in the backcourt, trailing 11-2. And a timeout will be burned. First one by Coach Kaler and the Wildcats. They'll talk things over. We will step away too. 30-second break with 2:45 to go in the first quarter. 11-2. Glidden Ralston with timeout. They trail with possession. It's 11-2 Crusaders.
Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today. 792-999-2263. That's 999-2263. Good luck, Crusaders, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
Back in Coon Rapids after the first time out of the game, taken by Glidden Ralston. It's 11-2 Crusaders. Squibb at the free throw line, dribbles to her left, finds Wenk. Those two, the leading scorers on the floor, with Snyder in foul trouble. She's on the bench. They get it stripped away, though. Right to left for Coon Rapids Bayard. Hoffbauer, she's in the left wing, lobs down to the corner for Downing. Fires it to the far side. Cook's got it now. Back to Hoffbauer. Deflected toss. Left wing open for 3. Bank shot missed. Rebound from Tegas as she falls to the floor. Gets rid of it to Wenk. Toss to Squibb as Hoffbauer leaps past and tips it out of bounds, trying to steal it away. It'll remain Glidden Ralston basketball, though, with Wenk along the sideline in front of the scorer's table. And she will look for an inbound pass to Olivia Squibb, the freshman, averaging 11 points a game. She's in the right wing. Crusaders try to tie her up quickly. Ball tipped by Clayberg. Back to Hoffbauer. There's a steal for Coon Rapids Bayard. Hoffbauer's in the front court now. 2 minutes to go, opening quarter of play. Lob to the left. Hoffbauer in the wing. To the corner with Clucky. Clucky heaves it to the top. Lauren Cook drives to the free throw line. Kick out to Hoffbauer, open from 3. Off the front iron. Rebound picked up by Cook. Toss to Clucky. but they'll say Cook traveled with it as she kind of lost her balance and fell backward a little bit. She thought she got rid of the ball before she traveled, but it'll be a turnover. Glidden Ralston takes it right back. 1:39 remaining. First quarter of play, 11-2. We're live in the Gatorade broadcast booth tonight. I'm Nick Brinks here in Coon Rapids. Wildcats throw it into traffic. It's stolen by Clucky. Now Hoffbauer's in the backcourt. She dribbles it up slowly to the front court. Hart is on the bench right now with 2 fouls for Coon Rapids Bayard. At the top of the key, Hoffbauer dribbles to the right, steps up to the elbow, short 2. Offensive board for Clucky, tosses it back to Hoffbauer, but she can't hang on. Slips through her grasp. Glidden Ralston takes it after the turnover with Wenk and Squibb in the backcourt. Tossed into Squibb, back to Wenk. Those two playing keep away with Lauren Cook in the middle. Squibb to the left wing. I don't even know if she's taken a shot yet. Toss to Squibb again, stolen by Cook, one-on-one with Bergmeyer. Bergmeyer turns on the Jets and prevents an easy layup attempt. Now they'll set up the offense. Hoffbauer lobs right to Cook, down to the corner for Downing. Looks for a pass to the free throw line. Hoffbauer lets it fly, short, off the rim, collision. 4 girls hit the deck, 2 each way. To the top for Clayberg, open 3, banks it off, no good. Defensive board for Tegas, as Ashlyn comes down with it, the 5'7" senior. Squibb runs up the floor near sideline. She's one-on-one with Cook. Bounce pass over to Bergmeyer in the right wing. Bergmeyer dribbles it up. The sophomore, 5'2", lobs right wing to Wenk. Wenk and Squibb, haven't really seen them take many shots. They haven't had many chances. Here's Tegas, tries to drive to the rim. One too many steps and a travel with 11 seconds to go in this opening quarter of play. 11-2. Coon Rapids Bayard, 9-point lead, 9 seconds left now. Up the floor with Hoffbauer. She looks at the clock, dribbles to the left wing, runs into Bergmeyer. And that'll be the 4th foul on Glidden Ralston. First on Bergmeyer. It'll stop the clock with 5 seconds left. Coon Rapids Bayard to inbound underneath their own basket. It'll be Maya Downing, the junior, averaging under a point per game. She's on the baseline to inbound. Downing looks right wing, finds Lauren Cook, dribbles toward the free throw line, lets it fly off the back of the rim. Tegas the rebound at the buzzer, and we have reached the end of quarter number 1. Coon Rapids Bayard 11, Glidden Ralston 2. You're listening to 1380 KCIM Carroll. We'll be back to Coon Rapids next for this 1A Region 3 quarterfinal.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
Community Insurance Agency is a proud supporter of the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders and is pleased to help sponsor tonight's game. Community Insurance Agency is more than just their name. It's the core foundation of what they believe in, the community. For quality protection at prices you can afford, backed by their fast, friendly service, call one of their agents today at 712-999-2288 or stop in at their office in Coon Rapids. Go Crusaders!
One quarter down, 3 to go, 9-point game. We get quarter number 2 underway. Allison Snyder and Anna Hart for Glidden Ralston and Coon Rapids Bayard both picked up 2 fouls in the quarter. Both are back on the floor to start this second quarter. Snyder at the top, heaves up a bank shot 3. Ashlyn Tegas offensive rebound, works it out to Squibb, and she tries to toss it back into play before her momentum carries her out of bounds. It's intercepted by Hart, back the other way to Heidoff. A jumper from the baseline left side missed. And it's Hoffbauer in the right wing, Hart at the top now. They keep possession. Coon Rapids Bayard 30 seconds into quarter number 2. Downstairs with Clayberg. Haven't really seen her have to do a whole lot offensively yet. She puts one off the glass. It's missed. Rebound, toss to Squibb deep, and it's out of bounds. Glidden Ralston heaves it a little deep, trying for their second basket of the game. Brianne Hartwigson with Glidden Ralston's lone bucket so far coming in that first quarter. It's 11-2. Coon Rapids Bayard with the basketball back now. Right wing, toss underneath to Clucky. Bounce pass from left to right side of the lane. Clayberg, she gets it swatted out of her possession. It'll remain Crusader basketball on the baseline after the ball is out of bounds. Hoffbauer to inbound for Coon Rapids Bayard. To the right wing with Hart. Steps up to the elbow. Jumper short. Skims off the front of the rim. Rebound Ashlyn Tegas. Glidden Ralston possession. A lob deep. Tipped by Clucky. It'll be out of bounds as she and Squibb both leapt into the air for it. And Clucky may be fortunate. They just call that a deflection out of bounds and not a foul. Inbound to Squibb. She's in the left wing. Back to Snyder. Snyder, toss inside to Wink. Deflected into the air. Clucky pulls down the basketball for a Crusader steal. Up the floor with Hart. Left side of the lane. Down to Hoffbauer. Baseline 2. No. Offensive board for Clucky. Now a lob to the top. Hart inside with Clayberg. Spin move. Shot short, rolls off the side of the rim. She's going to fight for her own rebound along the far sideline. She comes up with it, tosses to Hart quickly, downstairs, draws a foul, and will shoot a couple on her layup attempts. Hart to the free throw line. It'll be a foul on Wink. It's number 2 on the 5'7" junior. Hart will shoot a couple here. She's 66% at the line this year. And the first is knocked home. Glidden Ralston now 3 for 4 from the, or Coon Rapids Bayard rather, 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Glidden Ralston has yet to attempt one yet. Hart, her second on the way for the Crusaders. And those are the first points of this second quarter. 13-2, double-digit lead now. Largest of the game for the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders, looking for their 6th straight win over Glidden Ralston. They swept them this season and last season. And then the second matchup the year before. Snyder tosses to Squibb in the right corner. Open for 3 for a moment. Deflected toss. She finds Snyder. Coon Rapids Bayard, their defense has just pretty much sealed off any passing lane. Here, missed shot at the rim. Rebound for Clayberg. Takes it the other way. Layup a little too strong. Rolls off, and it'll be Glidden Ralston basketball. Clayberg frustrated that she didn't get that one to fall through. 13-2, 5:46 remaining in the first half. Culver's halftime show on its way here on KCIM. Toss out front to Bergmeyer. Deflected out by Clucky. She's hustling here in the first half. Some nice defensive plays for the Crusaders. Snyder to Squibb. It's inbounded to the left wing. Spins out of traffic back to Bergmeyer. Inside with Tegas to the corner. Squibb open for 3. First real good look she's had tonight. 3 won't fall. It's off the rim and out of bounds. Crusader basketball. 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Glidden Ralston 7-14 this year. Coon Rapids Bayard 16-4. They were your Rolling Valley Conference champions. Tonight's winner moves on to the 1A Region 3 semifinal. Anna Hart drives all the way home, lays it in with the left hand. Winner plays Friday. They'll take on either St. Edmund or River Valley. They're playing in Correctionville tonight. River Valley 12-10. St. Edmund 7-14. Toss to Squibb inside. Little hook shot. Did not have an opening defensively. This Crusader squad had a hand in her face, and she just kind of heaved it up. Almost an old-fashioned hook shot. She gets it to go. It's their second basket of the game. Hart at the top. High 3. Off the front of the iron. Gets her own board. Drives in. Lays it up. Off the rim. Off the glass. And doesn't fall. She got fouled, though. And a couple more free throws coming for number 2. Anna Hart, leading scorer so far with 6 points tonight. 15-4. It'll be the third foul on Cassidy Wink. Allison Snyder's got a couple. Hart, 3 hops off the rim and it drops in. And she's got 5 here in the quarter. All 5 of the Crusader points from Hart. Had a layup with an and one. And she's now got 8 on the night. 17-4, 4.5 to go in the first half. Culver's halftime show on the way. Wank, shot is blocked at the right elbow. Tegas can't hang on to it. It's stolen the other way. Hoffbauer at the rim, working on Squibb, who fouls. And free throws coming for Hoffbauer. Squibb's first. And Aubrey Hoffbauer will head to the stripe. 74% this year on her 23 attempts. Crusaders lead it by 13. Short off the front iron. As Hope Beek checks back in. 5'7" freshman for Glidden Ralston. Hoffbauer will get a second chance. Short. Looked like a generous roll, and then it wasn't so generous. Hops off, she goes 0 for 2. Glidden Ralston there for the rebound with Allison Snyder. Now Squibb in the backcourt as Wenk just checked out with those 3 fouls. We're live tonight on KCIM, 1380 AM and 95.1 FM. 4 minutes to go in the half. Bergmeyer left wing to Squibb. Squibb dribbles to the left, one-on-one with Hart. Looks inside, finds Wenk. I thought she was out. Nope, she's still in there. I just missed her. There's a shot inside, missed. Hoffbauer's there for the Crusader rebound. A 13-point lead, largest of the night for the Crusaders. And CRB pushes right to left. Toss underneath to Clucky. Out to Clayberg at the free throw line. Hart, right wing. Steps up. Clucky open at the rim. Closed in defensively. Hoffbauer, corner 3. Can't get it to fall. Heidoff there for the offensive board. Back inside with Clayberg. Clayberg, no opening. To the top with Hoffbauer. She'll dribble around with a fresh shot clock. Clucky in the corner. Back iron. No. Clayberg cleans it up for 2. 19-4, and a timeout taken by Glidden Ralston, their second of the night. 19-4, largest lead of the night. 15 points right now for Coon Rapids Bayard. We'll take a break and be back in a minute, and you're listening to KCIM live from Coon Rapids.
Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of the Glidden Ralston Wildcats. Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative is dedicated to providing reliable, affordable, and responsible electricity. Whether watching TV or using the internet, Raccoon Valley's member owners depend on the electricity from Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative to power their lives and to keep them connected with family, friends, and communities. Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative is your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
3:10 remaining in the second quarter. It's been all Coon Rapids Bayard so far, 19-4. They steal it again. Tossed out front to Clayberg. One-on-one with Snyder, and she'll lay it up over the back of Snyder. Clayberg's got 4 now, both coming in the quarter for her 2 baskets, and it's 21-4. They continue to extend the lead. Here's a toss, stolen by Hoffbauer, 1-on-2. She takes it, left-handed layup. Good defense at the end from Snyder. She'll miss. Rebound goes to Hart, and they're back underneath with Heidoff. A little 3-foot bunny. Ella Heidoff with her 3rd basket tonight. She's got a free throw, a 2 and a 3. 23-4. Just like that, the lead balloons to 19. 2 straight baskets for Coon Rapids Bayard out of the Wildcat timeout. Here's a left wing 3 missed by Snyder. Wenks put back no good after the offensive rebound. And with just over 2 minutes to go in the half, Crusaders drive underneath with Clayberg, and she's fouled on the way up. Clayberg to shoot a couple. It'll be foul number 4 on Cassidy Wenk. And she is in big-time foul trouble here. And we've still got a couple minutes to go in the first half. She will check out as Clayberg hits the first free throw. 5 points now for Clayberg, all coming in the quarter. Clayberg's second free throw upcoming. 24-4. She gets both to go. Inbound toss. It's Tegas at the half-court stripe. Bounce pass down to Hart Wakeson. And she can't quite hang on to it. It'll go out of bounds. Crusaders lead this one by 21 in the second quarter with 2:01 to go. We're in Coon Rapids tonight on KCIM. Under 2 minutes to play now, first half. Culver's halftime show is on deck. Inside with Clayberg. She and a defender will tumble. It's Hartwigson in the way. And I don't know if they're going to get a foul there or just an offensive turnover on Clayberg. But Clayberg kind of decided, you know what, I'll act like a bowling ball. There's a couple blue pins down there. I'll try to lay it in. Didn't work. Lost the handle on it. And now Squibb tries to split the double team of Lauren Cook and Malia Clayberg. And Clayberg will pick up foul number 1. 1:43 to go. Ella Heidoff back into the lineup for Hart. She'll get a breather. So for Coon Rapids Baird, they've got Hoffbauer, Clayberg, Heidoff, Cook, and Downing on the floor. For Glidden Ralston, Snyder and Squibb, along with Tegas, Hartwigson, and Bergmeyer. Left wing 3, Snyder. It's tipped out on the rebound by Hartwigson. Can't hang on. Crusader basketball, 90 seconds to go in the first half. 25-4. Third matchup for these two teams this season. Coon Rapids Baird won by 42 last Monday in their regular season finale, as Downing fires a 3 from the left wing, and she drops it in. Her 4th of the year. Lead is up to 24 now. 65 seconds remaining in the half. Bergmeyer in the right wing. Dribbles around Hoffbauer, down to Tegas. Double teamed, lost the handle on it. As her defenders beat her to the punch, and it rolls out. 60 seconds to go, second quarter, 28-4. All Crusaders here in this 1A Region 3 quarterfinal. Winner moves on to Friday, and we'll have the broadcast on KCIM. Same station, same time, 7 o'clock, Tom Hockap will have the broadcast. Left corner with Downing. Toss into the lane, deflected by Squibb. She has it out in the front court. Breakaway layup chance. Too strong. Good pressure from the end by Clayberg to take away the easy look. Crusaders back in possession. 30 seconds to go. Shot clock, 2 seconds separate. Heidoff dribbles baseline. Looks inside to Hoffbauer. Can't quite hang on. Tips it back over to Downing, but out of bounds. And that'll stop the clock with 21 ticks to go. Now the shot clock is off, and it's 28-4. Glidden Ralston with possession as they trail, with Hartwigson in the left wing. Bounce pass to Snyder. Dribbles down inside, finds Hartwigson. Down to Tegas. Underneath with Downing. And a jump ball will be called. It goes back to Coon Rapids Baird for the final 6 seconds. 28-4. Late second quarter. And the toss inbounds to Hoffbauer across half court. Dribbles to the free throw line. Heaves it off the back of the rim. And it's 28-4 at the half. 11-2 after 1. And then a 17-2 second quarter for Coon Rapids Baird. And they have a comfortable 24-point margin after 2 quarters of play here in Coon Rapids tonight in this 1A Region 3 quarterfinal. Culver's halftime show is straight ahead, celebrating 40 years in business and 12 years in Carroll. Culver's, welcome to Delicious. We'll be back to Coon Rapids next. I'm in the Gatorade broadcast booth. I'm Nick Brinks. 24-point lead for Coon Rapids Baird after 2 quarters.
For more than 40 years, Culver's has brought you fresh, never frozen deliciousness. And since 2012, we have been proud to serve the Carroll community. From mouth-watering burgers to our one-of-a-kind custards, our goal at Culver's is simple. Satisfy your hunger with the highest quality products delivered to you with a smile. Whether you are a coach, player, or parent, Culver's is the perfect destination to build team spirit. Come celebrate 12 years in Carroll with us.
Culver's, welcome to Delicious.
Heritage Insurance wants to wish good luck to Glidden Ralston Wildcats. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today at 712-999-2263. That's 999-2263. Good luck, Wildcats, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
Landis & Ralston offers the highest price for quality soybeans. Everyone at Landis & Ralston understands the concept of teamwork, hard work, and dedication. With that being said, the entire team at Landis & Ralston is a very proud sponsor of tonight's game. Best of luck to all players. Go Glidden Ralston Wildcats. Landis & Ralston, call 712-667-3200. That's 667-3200 today for grain bids and market information.
Door got a dent? Hood got a ding? Tony's Corner Body and Paint will get rid of that thing. That window crack and that fender scratch has met its match. Tony's Corner Body and Paint. If the repair is big or the repair is small, Tony's Corner Body and Paint does it all. Tony personally guarantees all auto body repairs because he repairs it himself. Tony's Corner Body and Paint. Get a free quote. Main Street in Coon Rapids or call 712-999-DENT.
Community Insurance Agency is a proud supporter of the Glidden Ralston Wildcats and is pleased to help sponsor tonight's game. Community Insurance Agency is more than just their name. It's the core foundation of what they believe in, the community. For quality protection and prices you can afford, backed by their fast, friendly service, call one of their agents today at 712-659-3185 or stop in at their office in downtown Glidden. Go Wildcats!
Welcome to the Culver's Halftime Show, celebrating 40 years in business and 12 years in Carroll. Culver's, welcome to Delicious. On a frigid Tuesday, we bring you a 1A Region 3 quarterfinal here in Coon Rapids. Coon Rapids Bayard 28, Glidden Ralston 4. 2 quarters down, 2 to go, and Coon Rapids Bayard is in control and dominating on both ends of the floor. And let's run down the stat sheet here for Glidden Ralston. Their 2 buckets, 1 in each quarter, Breanne Hart-Wigson and Olivia Squibb. And then for Coon Rapids Bayard, Ashton Clucky, she scored 3 points in that first quarter. That's her first half total. 8 for Anna Hart. She's the leading scorer tonight. Malia Clayberg's got 6. Maya Downing has 3. 6 for Ella Heidoff. And Aubrey Hoffbauer with 2 as the Crusaders look for win number 17 on the year with a 24-point lead. Glidden Ralston with work to do. They'll talk things over. Cassidy Wink, big-time foul trouble. She's got 4 already. Allison Snyder picked up 2 in that first quarter. She's hanging on to those 2, but scoreless thus far as their leading scorer this season. Coon Rapids Bayard has just been a step ahead every step of the way. Every pass, it seems like any pass that Glidden Ralston makes, if it gets to its intended target, it's deflected ever so slightly. They've had a lot of passes tipped into the air and stolen, and then obviously this Crusader defense, they'll hound you. They'll create turnovers without the pass, and they've been doing that quite a bit tonight. The Wildcats, they have just the 4 points, and it's not like they have missed a ton of shots. Well, yeah, they haven't made many. They really haven't had many looks. It's just been a lot of turnovers, and that's a tough way to play, especially you get later and later in the season, and they become more and more costly. 28-4 is our score. Coon Rapids Bayard leads at home as 2 of our last remaining 1A girls teams square off in this Rolling Valley rematch on 1380 KCIM. We come to you from the Culver's Halftime Show, celebrating 40 years in business and 12 years in Carroll. Culver's, welcome to Delicious. I'm Nick Brinks. We'll return with the third quarter. It's coming up next on KCIM, 1380 AM and 95.1 FM. All Crusaders thus far in this regional quarterfinal.
Are you looking for a new appliance? Stop by Coon Rapids Hardware Hank. They are an authorized Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana dealer. If they don't have what you're looking for in stock, they will order it just for you. Make Coon Rapids Hardware Hank your one-stop shop for all your home needs, and check out their new location. They're proud supporters of the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders. And remember, they're not your average hardware store.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
If you have a project that needs to be done, turn to Moore Construction in Coon Rapids. Whether it's new construction, remodeling, or cosmetic makeovers, trust the professionals at Moore Construction. Call 712-684-7667 for a free estimate. Also, for all your lumber and other building material needs, make it Moore Lumber on Main Street in Coon Rapids. Moore Lumber and Construction, locally owned and operated, and proud sponsors of Coon Rapids Bayard Athletics.
Carl Pre-Owned in Glidden, Iowa has a great new location. We have an experienced local team for sales and service, access to more inventory across Iowa, and always focused on you, the customer. Check out our entire inventory at carlpreowned.com or stop in and see us at 901 Colorado Street in Glidden, Iowa.
Your dealer for life, it's the Carl way.
Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today. 792-999-2263. That's 999-2263. Good luck, Crusaders, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
Community Insurance Agency is a proud supporter of the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders and is pleased to help sponsor tonight's game. Community Insurance Agency is more than just their name. It's the core foundation of what they believe in, the community. For quality protection at prices you can afford, backed by their fast, friendly service, call one of their agents today at 712-999-2288 or stop in at their office in Coon Rapids. Go Crusaders!
We get you ready now for the second half of this 1A Region 3 quarterfinal. You're listening to 1380 KCIM and 95.1 FM. My name's Nick Brinks. I come to you from the Gatorade broadcast booth tonight. Gatorade distributed by Pepsi Beverages in Carroll, helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. We had 3 broadcasts tonight with the Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network. Originally, all of them were scheduled for 7 o'clock. This is the only one that actually started as scheduled. Exira Elkhorn Kimballton won. They started at 5:30 over Underwood. And IKM Manning topped East Sac 38-33. Coon Rapids Bayard in control, and they'll steal it away on the first possession of the second half. Glidden Ralston's pass is intercepted. Hoffbauer to Hart. And now the Crusaders will have a chance to score first here in the third. Already on top by 24. Clayberg drives. Shot blocked by Snyder. They'll come away with the offensive board, though, and Heidoff knocks it down for 2. She's having a nice night. That's 8 already for her here in the contest. Now a toss from Glidden Ralston. That goes awry, out of bounds. Clucky inbounds to Hart now for Coon Rapids Bayard. And their lead is up to 26 now. Early in quarter number 3 here on KCIM. Hart around to the left wing, toss to Hoffbauer. Down to the corner, a lob back up top for Hart. Pump fakes on the 3. Dribbles, drives, wild shot layup. Taken back by Glidden Ralston after the miss. Squibb, 2-on-1. Or 1-on-2 rather, and she was not able to finish. It'll be deflected out of bounds. Last touched by the Wildcats after the missed layup. Crusader basketball with a 26-point lead. A minute into the third. Crusaders now left to right. They work in this second half. Heidoff lobs left to Hart. Hart steps to her left. Down to the corner with Hoffbauer. Baseline floater, long 2. Off the side of the iron. T gets there for a rebound. Glidden Ralston back the other way. 30-4 is our score. Coon Rapids Bayard leads. They're on defense. Left wing with Squibb. Steps up. Elbow jumper. Missed. Tegas. Nope. Bergmeyer. Nope. It's going to be Clayberg. She tips it away. Breakaway layup the other way, and she'll finish for 2. 32-4. Crusaders. That stifling defense again will force a turnover with Bergmeyer on the far side. Nope, actually going to be last touched by the Crusaders, it looks like. And Glidden Ralston will inbound on the far side at half court. The inbound toss. Snyder downstairs to Hartwigson. Bounce pass underneath to Tegas. Kick out to Snyder. 3 on the way. And she'll miss. And untouched out of bounds, it goes back to Coon Rapids Bayard. 32-4 with under 6 minutes to go in the third as the Crusaders close in on a 30-point lead. It's regional quarterfinal night here in 1A Region 3. Our last 2 1A girls teams remaining are facing off. A pair of Rolling Valley schools. Driving layup. Hart can't get it to go. Clayberg there to finish on the offensive glass. Double digits for Clayberg. She's the first one there. 5:20 to go in the third. Squibb gets it popped out. And Heidoff will force the turnover as Squibb is unable to chase it back down to the sideline. That was right at Coach Kaler's foot, and she did not think that one out of bounds. Anna Hart across the timeline, left to right. To the right wing to Heidoff. Heidoff with a nice night so far. She's got 8. Pass inside to Hoffbauer. Back out to Heidoff in the right wing. Lob left. Hart, open 3. On its way. Skips off the iron. Clanks out of bounds. Last touched as Hoffbauer tries to save it from going out of bounds, and she knocks it right back into the face of Breanne Hartwigson, and you can see the concern on Hoffbauer's face. As soon as she did that, she was certainly not trying to be egregious by any means, but she kind of knocked it off the face of a Wildcat, and you could see the concern on her face. She didn't mean to do that. 34-4, steal for Clucky. Coon Rapids Bayard back left to right. Hart across the stripe to the right wing. Hoffbauer lobs down inside. Clayberg dribbles along the baseline, earns free throws as she tries to step around Snyder and will shoot a pair. Foul will go on. Is this Tegas here? She was also in the area, and Tegas will foul for the first time today. Clayberg's at the stripe, and she'll knock down the free throw. I know I was here for a couple playoff games for Coon Rapids Bayard last year, and at least one, maybe both games, Clayberg will be the first to tell you she struggled with her free throws. Here in the playoffs this year, she goes 2 for 2 here, and she's 4 for 4 on the night, and she's got 12 points. 36-4. Glidden Ralston with possession. They've scored 1 basket in the first quarter, 1 basket in the second quarter. They've been scoreless in the third, and Coach Kaler will use her third timeout. 2 remaining for Glidden Ralston as they have struggled mightily against the Crusaders in their third matchup this season. 4:21 remaining in the third quarter, and you're listening to 1380 KCIM and 95.1 FM.
Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of the Glidden-Ralston Wildcats. Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative is dedicated to providing reliable, affordable, and responsible electricity. Whether watching TV or using the internet, Raccoon Valley's member owners depend on the electricity from Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative to power their lives and to keep them connected with family, friends, and communities. Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative is your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Out of the timeout taken by Glidden-Ralston, it will be Wildcat basketball. You're listening to KCIM's coverage of this Crusader Wildcat matchup. Crusaders with another takeaway. Squibb deflects it out of bounds at the other end. It remains Crusader basketball. 36-4 halfway through the third. Crusaders have scored 8 points. They've given up none here in the third. Anna Hart's in the right wing. Tips it up to Heidoff for three, short off the front side of the iron. And that will be deflected out of bounds. Last touched by Coon Rapids Baird. Glidden-Ralston will have it now as they will bring Hope Beek back into the lineup. The freshman for Coon Rapids Baird. Cassidy Wink with those 4 fouls sits on the bench. Ball almost deflected out of bounds. Snyder pulls it down. High floater. Beek, her offensive rebound is deflected out of bounds by Clucky. It will stay with the Wildcats along the baseline with 3:45 to go in the third. Squibb stands on the baseline underneath their own basket. Not finding anybody open yet. Tegas back to Squibb. Rolls off Beek. Defense comes away with a rebound after Beek couldn't convert on the offensive glass. 3.5 to go in the third. Crusader basketball, they lead 36-34. Heidoff tosses deep to Hoffbauer. Steps around her defenders. 6-footer. Can't get it to go. Clucky tips it back out to Hart. She'll drive. Layup. But the right hand kind of spins her way to the hoop. She's into double figures. 10 points for Anna Hart. 38-4. Beek tops out, passes to Squibb. She travels in the process. Downing and Cook both check back in for Coon Rapids Baird. As Clucky and Hoffbauer will both sub out with 3 and 2 points respectively. Hart's in the backcourt. 34-point lead for Coon Rapids Baird. Well in hand here in this quarterfinal round on 1A Region 3 action. Top of the key. Hart for Clayburg. Puts one off the glass. Can't lay it in. Beek is there for the rebound. Toss to the far side. Snyder traced by Hart. Chased and traced her every move. Third foul on Hart. 2:41 left. Hoffbauer, a very quick breather. She'll check in for Hart. And it's Glidden-Ralston basketball. Squibb, Snyder, back and off the foot of a defender, Lauren Cook. Got a toenail on it. 2:38 left in the third. You're listening to KCIM, 1380 AM and 95.1 FM. Our other two broadcasts tonight, they got started at 5:30 and 6, so those games have been well in hand now with Exira Elkhorn Kimballton winning. Also IKM Manning topping ESAC. Here's Beek. She dribbles around Cook and picks up a foul on Hoffbauer in the process. She'll pick up her first of the night. 2:25 remaining in the third. With Glidden-Ralston in possession, they haven't scored in the second half yet. Squibb will go to the baseline. She'll inbound. Squibb looks. Nobody open yet. Finally gets it to Bergmeyer. Lost it for a moment. She's got it back. Tipped into the backcourt. Defender got a fingertip on it so they can chase it down. Snyder dribbles, tosses to Squibb. Steps to the free throw line. Out to Snyder. Guarded by Heidoff. Out in the wings. Squibb takes off to the right side now. Steps back. Heaves the three. skims off the front iron. Offensive board for Beek. Too strong. Now Bergmeyer the offensive glass. Tip back out to Squibb. Inside Tegas. Fades away. Puts it in for two, and that'll get the Wildcats up off the bench. They haven't had a whole lot to write home about tonight. That gets everybody up and clapping for the Wildcat fans. 1:43 to go. 38-6. Hoffbauer to Downing. Those two playing keep away. Toss to Cook now. Free throw line extended. Left wing. Hoffbauer to the corner. Downing lets the three fly. It's off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Squibb. She's off and running. Did not have the numbers. It was about to be 1-on-4. Bergmeyer to Snyder. Left wing. Squibb. Underneath to Beek. Double teamed. It'll be stripped away by Hoffbauer. Now Heidoff's off and running. 3-1. Downstairs to Clayberg. Can't get it to fall. Halfway in, lays it up, missed. Offensive board. Clayberg, another one. Offensive rebound, and she gets fouled this time and will shoot a couple. Foul will go on Ashlyn Tegas. And with 61 seconds to go in the third quarter, it'll be Clayberg at the line for a couple. She's the leading scorer tonight with 12. Anna Hart not far behind. She's got 10. Ella Heidoff with 8 for Coon Rapids Baird. And Clayberg knocks down the first of the free throws. She's 5 for 5 tonight. 39-6. Couple threes for the Crusaders. None for the Wildcats tonight. Clayberg hits another free throw. 6 for 6 on the night. 40-6, under a minute to go in the third quarter. You're listening to KCIM. I'm Nick Brinks in the Gatorade broadcast booth. We'll name our Motor Inn player of the game when this one's done. Toss down to Beek. Shakes off her defender. Squibb gets it ripped away. Now it's inside with Tegas. And she'll earn free throws courtesy of a Maya Downing foul at the rim. .43 seconds to go. And that'll send Ashlyn Tegas to the free throw line. Shooting under 50% from the stripe this year. She'll knock it down, though. And she is now the Wildcat leading scorer tonight with 3 points of their 7. And she knocks both down. 4 for Tegas. 40-8. Coon Rapids Baird in control, looking for win number 17 on the year. 2 of their 16 wins against Glidden Ralston this year in Rolling Valley play. It's Clucky. A toss to Cook. Steps up to the free throw line. Bounce pass outside left wing. Hoffbauer 3. Knocks it home. It's her first of the night. 5 points. First one coming behind the arc. 20 seconds to go. And that'll give Coon Rapids Baird continuous clock. 43-8. They're on top by 35. Toss to Beek in the right corner. Bounce past Bergmeyer. And she gets it tipped and off her shoe out of bounds. So Coon Rapids Baird with continuous clock. Won't even have to inbound it. And they will go to the fourth quarter, leading this one 43-8. A 15-4 quarter. 3 quarters down, 8 minutes remain. We are back in Coon Rapids next for the final quarter of this 1A Region 3 quarterfinal between Glidden Ralston and Coon Rapids Baird. Girls basketball on KCIM Carroll continues next.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
Heritage Insurance wants to wish good luck to Glidden Ralston Wildcats. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today at 712-999-2263. That's 999-2263. Good luck, Wildcats, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
Quarter is underway. Hart to Clayburgh downstairs for Coon Rapids Bayard. Deflected out of bounds. It remains Crusader basketball with under 7:40 to go. Continuous clock, 35-point lead for the Crusaders. Toss into the corner. Hoffbauer for three. Tries to go back-to-back from late in the third quarter, early in the fourth quarter, but comes up short. Glidden Ralston takes it into the front court with Snyder and Squibb in the left wing. Toss down to Wink. She picked up her fourth foul in the second quarter. Missed the entire third quarter, but she is back out there now. At this point, last game of the season, if you foul out, you foul out. You're going to go down with the ship trying. Wink's got it in the corner, and she gets it poked out, fouled by Ashton Clucky. 3 points for Clucky, first foul tonight. Clock will continue to wind, under 7 minutes to play here on KCIM 1380 AM and 95.1 FM. Congratulations to Exira Elkhorn, Kimballton, and IKM Manning, both winning their 2A matchups tonight, with KC and Jeff on the broadcast earlier on Kick 106.7 and 93.7 KKRL. So those two teams will both be in action on Friday, along with Coon Rapids Bayard. And those will be the three broadcasts we bring you at the Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network, and you'll be able to find that schedule on our website, sports.1380kcim.com. I'll see if I can pull that up here and let you see what that looks like here in the final moments. Crusaders with a takeaway. Hoffbauer to Hart. Shot at the rim. Missed. Hoffbauer is there for a rebound. Now the lob up top. Hyde off to the left wing with Hart. 43-8. 6 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Hart's toss. She gets tripped up with Bergmeyer. And that'll be a foul on the defense. Kate Bergmeyer with her second. So Coon Rapids Bayard, we will have that game on KCIM on Friday night. They will take on either River Valley or St. Edmund. Inbound pass deflected, intended for Clayburgh. It remains with the Crusaders. 5.5 to go. Hoffbauer on the baseline, lobs to the free throw line. Hart dribbles, backs her way down to Heidoff. Corner, drives baseline, rolls off the rim. Clayburgh's there, and her offensive putback is good. 45-8. We will have the IKM Manning game on Kick 106.7 on Friday. I will have that broadcast. Hinton, one of the top teams in 2A. I have not seen a final on the South Central Calhoun game. That was also scheduled for 6. South Central Calhoun at Hinton. So I'm only assuming that Hinton remained undefeated, but I'll see if I can find a final score there. But IKM Manning for sure will play Friday night, and I'll have that broadcast. And then Exira Elkhorn Kimballton will be on KKRL, likely at MVAO COU on Friday, assuming they won their matchup tonight. Third foul on Allison Snyder. Free throws coming for Aubrey Hoffbauer. That'll stop the clock with 4:40 to go. Hoffbauer will miss the free throw. She has gone 0 for 3 tonight. 45-8. Goes 0 for 2. Rebound pulled down by Bergmeyer. Toss back to Snyder. Glidden Ralston. They scored 20 and 22 in the first 2 matchups with Coon Rapids Bayard this year. But they have not been able to get anything going against this Crusader defense. Glidden Ralston's pass is deflected out of bounds. Wildcats will maintain possession. Wank on the sideline, near side, in front of Coach Kaler. Inbounds it to Snyder. And deflected by Hart. They'll get another chance. With a 45-8 lead, Crusaders on top. They'll play defense. Glidden Ralston to inbound. This bracket sets up, if you keep winning, there's a good chance you play at Newell Fonda next week. That would be on Tuesday or Wednesday. Glidden Ralston basketball. Squibb in the corner, right side. Dribbles around the perimeter. Left wing looks for Wink. Dribbles, looks around. Clucky can't get there. Toss inside. Nice pass to Snyder. She gets fouled. That'll not stop the clock. Not a shooting foul, so it'll continue to run. Second foul on the Crusaders here, and now Coon Rapids Bayard will empty out the bench after Anna Hart picked up her 4th foul. So starters will be done. In for Coon Rapids Bayard, Amelia Eddy is out there. Lauren Cook, Maya Downing. Inbound pass to Snyder deflected. She pulls it down off the ricochet. Defensive foul. Brielle Bass, a freshman. She's out there. Cook picks up the foul. And then also Maddie Mason, a junior, on the floor for Coon Rapids Bayard. For Glidden Ralston, she picks up her first bucket of the night. A bunny from 4 feet out left side, 45-10. Glidden Ralston's season will end here tonight, and they will go down wishing they could have played a little, had a few better results here this evening. Here's a driving layup from Cook that's missed, and the jump ball will go back the other way with Glidden Ralston. 2:15 to go, 45-10. Now subs in with Zoe Pemble and Hope Beek on the floor for Glidden Ralston, as Tegas and Squibb will both foul out. We take a look at this roster for Glidden Ralston, and Tegas is their lone senior, so she subs out for the final time in her career. Baseline floater from Squibb from Glidden Ralston, rebounded the other way. Downing, her toss to Eddy, out into the cafeteria off her hands. Final 100 seconds will tick away quickly here with a 45-10 lead. Coon Rapids Bayard will await the winner of St. Edmund or River Valley coming up, and it will be a game here in Coon Rapids, so they get a host, as they were the 2 seed in the bracket. 1 seed was Newell Fonda. If those 2 teams keep winning, it would be a regional final between the Mustangs and the Crusaders. Other teams hoping for upsets along the way. 1:15 to go. Glidden Ralston's possession ends in a turnover. Coon Rapids Bayard takes it. Cook to the right wing. Bass. Those 2 play keep away. A lob to the top and a rattle home from Lauren Cook. 4th 3 of the year. And more subs in for Glidden Ralston now, as Madeline Trost, a sophomore, and Kaylee Majerus, a freshman. They'll sub in for these final 50 seconds. Inbound pass to Bergmeyer. Ashlyn Tegas subbed out with 4 points. Their lone senior. She'll be their leading scorer tonight, as they will fall. Wildcats work around the wing right side. Trost to the left side. Pemble on Cook, 1-on-1 at the free throw line. Steps back, hands it off to the sophomore Trost. 22 seconds to go. Shot clock. Well, won't matter. Crusaders steal it away. Bergmeyer fouls from behind, and these final 13 seconds may tick away without an inbound pass. Bella Davis will sub in, the sophomore for Glidden Ralston, and they won't have to inbound it. The final seconds will tick away. 48-10. Coon Rapids Bayard cruises to a 38-point win this evening, and they knock off Glidden Ralston for the 3rd time this year. 48-10 is our final score. You've been listening to this 1A Region 3 quarterfinal on 1380 KCIM Carroll and 95.1 FM. Mackey Motors postgame show is straight ahead. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City and online at MackeyMotors.com. And we'll also name our Motor Inn Player of the Game when we return. Motor Inn of Carroll, your premier Toyota and Chevy dealership for sales, service, parts, and collision. We'll be back to the Gatorade broadcast booth in Coon Rapids next. I'm Nick Brinks on KCIM as the Crusaders win it handedly over Glidden Ralston, 48-10.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City. MackeyMotors.com. RJVTransport.com.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
Landis & Ralston offers the highest price for quality soybeans. Everyone at Landis & Ralston understands the concept of teamwork, hard work, and dedication. With that being said, the entire team at Landis & Ralston is a very proud sponsor of tonight's game. Best of luck to all players. Go Glidden Ralston Wildcats. Landis & Ralston, call 712-667-3200. That's 667-3200 today for grain bids and market information.
Door got a dent? Hood got a ding? Tony's Corner Body and Paint will get rid of that thing. That window crack and that fender scratch has met its match. Tony's Corner Body and Paint. If the repair is big or the repair is small, Tony's Corner Body and Paint does it all. Tony personally guarantees all auto body repairs because he repairs it himself. Tony's Corner Body and Paint. Get a free quote. Main Street in Coon Rapids or call 712-999-DENT.
Community Insurance Agency is a proud supporter of the Glidden Ralston Wildcats and is pleased to help sponsor tonight's game. Community Insurance Agency is more than just their name. It's the core foundation of what they believe in, the community. For quality protection and prices you can afford, backed by their fast, friendly service, call one of their agents today at 712-659-3185 or stop in at their office in downtown Glidden. Go Wildcats!
Are you looking for a new appliance? Stop by Coon Rapids Hardware Hank. They are an authorized Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amanda dealer. If they don't have what you're looking for in stock, they will order it just for you. Make Coon Rapids Hardware Hank your one-stop shop for all your home needs, and check out their new location. They're proud supporters of the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders. And remember, they're not your average hardware store.
From bump, set, spike to the crack of the bat. At Motor Inn of Carroll, we love our high school sports. And we love the opportunity to support our local schools, athletes, coaches, and parents. Through the hard work of our kids, we get the enjoyment of watching and listening to their activities. Other life lessons, like teamwork and citizenship, help create outstanding young women and men we are so proud to sponsor. Good luck to all of our local sports teams. From Motor Inn of Carroll.
Welcome to our Mackey Motors post-game show. Together, let's drive. And Mackey Motors in Lake City and online at MackeyMotors.com. Crusaders are back walking into the gym, and their fans were ready for them. They get a nice round of applause. They get the win here tonight. Handling business efficiently. Offense, defense, it was all coming pretty easily for the Crusaders tonight as they win this one 48-10. We'll have some post in a moment. This post-game coverage is brought to you by Mackey Motors of Lake City. Together, let's drive. And at MackeyMotors.com, let's run down the stat sheet tonight. Ashland Tegas leads the Wildcats with their 4 points tonight. 2 apiece for Olivia Squibb, Cassidy Wink, Breanne Hartwigson. Not the result they were looking for. They definitely struggled against the Crusaders' defense tonight. And then for Coon Rapids Bayard, Malia Clayberg, she ends up leading the Crusaders with 16, 10 for Anna Hart. Ella Heidoff, she finishes with a nice night, 8 points for her. 5 for Aubrey Hoffbauer, Lauren Cook 3, Maya Downing 3, Ashton Clucky 3 as well. The Crusaders win this one by 38, and they got continuous clock for the entire fourth quarter in this one tonight. We'll have some post-game interviews coming your way next. You're listening to the Mackey Motors post-game show on KCIM. It's a 1A Region 3 quarterfinal win for Coon Rapids Bayard over Glidden Ralston.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
Our post-game show continues thanks to Mackey Motors in Lake City and at MackeyMotors.com. A 48-10 win tonight for Coon Rapids Baird, and we will chat with one of the very happy Coon Rapids Baird Crusaders tonight, Ashton Cluckey. You finished with 3 points, had a great defensive effort tonight. You look up at the scoreboard, and anytime you can give up 10 points over 4 quarters, there has been some serious defense going on. Talk about some of the things you guys were able to do tonight just to keep the Wildcats flustered almost every step of the way.
We had to really keep them out of the middle. You know, Olivia Squibb they're really good in their press, going into the middle and getting the ball there and trying to break down our defense, but we did a good job of not letting them do that and getting in their heads.
You had beaten them twice already this season, handily pretty much both times by 30, 40 points in both of them. But tonight you guys had them clamped down to an extra level. Without looking at your schedule, have you limited anybody to 10 points this year?
I do not think so. Payne Sudan with 4.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
yep.
Yeah. So a couple of Rolling Valley games that you guys have really been able to limit them defensively. But a win tonight, you'll move on to Friday. I did see that St. Edmund beat River Valley.
Yes.
So do you know anything about St. Edmund? What do you look for on Friday?
They play bigger schools, so they're going to be more aggressive than most of the teams we see in our conference. So we just really have to bring it and give it to them and set the tone, as Coach always says.
Well, congrats on this win tonight. Just a defensive masterclass for the most part. I don't think I saw maybe more than 5 passes all night. It felt like where they had a wide open lane from passer to receiver. You guys were clogging all the lanes tonight, and it showed. Congrats on this win. Best of luck. We'll have the game covered on Friday on KCIM.
Perfect. Thank you.
That is Ashton Cluckey of the Crusaders. They win tonight, 48-10. We'll have some more post-game interviews here coming on our Mackey Motors post-game show. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City and at MackeyMotors.com. St. Edmund gets the road win tonight at River Valley. They played in Correctionville tonight. Looked like it was a 60-48 final. And so we'll talk with our Motor Inn player of the game here in just a moment. Motor Inn of Carroll, your premier Toyota and Chevy dealership for sales, service, parts, and collision, with a team-high 16 points tonight and a bunch of rebounds as well. Malia Clayberg will be our Motor Inn player of the game, and it sounds like she'll be on her way up to chat here in a moment. While we wait, we can chat with Coach McAllister while we wait here, and great win for you guys tonight. You guys did not give up more than 4 points in a quarter. You guys obviously focus so much on the defensive end first and then let your offense kind of flow from there. But giving up 10 points in a game, I don't know if there's much better defense that you can play after that.
Yeah, we talked a lot about the last time we played them last week. They got a lot of middle penetration against us, and I don't think they had much, if any, tonight. So our girls did a good job of adjusting and really focusing on the game plan. And our defense has been strong all year, but 10 points in a pretty aggressive team is fun to see. So that was kind of our big defensive effort, and they didn't press us tonight, so we didn't get as many points off of transition like we have. But we were able to really focus, get some good shots, and our offense worked well together.
I've got my helper tonight. You know what that's like.
Yeah.
I think both of our boys are really close in age. I think they're like weeks apart.
Yep.
He's running around falling, and I look at you, and you're like, oh, I know the feeling. I know the feeling.
I do. I'm surprised mine's not over here with him.
So you get St. Edmund on Friday. I know they were the road team. Was that much of an upset from what you noticed looking at the brackets, or was that kind of an upset?
I don't think it was really too big of an upset. They have a pretty tough conference, and I don't think that's what we told the girls. Like, their record really doesn't reflect how well they probably are going to play us. So we got to make sure that we come tomorrow and Thursday really focused at practice, because we were supposed to see them earlier this year, but with the cold weather we weren't able to. So we'll just have to really focus in and be ready for new things that we haven't seen now that we're out of our conference.
You get the win here tonight. I'm assuming everybody's got a late start tomorrow, so you can stay up late celebrating just a little bit tonight, and then right back to work for that Friday game. Tom will be here to cover it on KCIM. We will continue to see you guys down the line as we hope to see the Crusaders keep winning.
Thank you.
That's Coach McAllister of the Crusaders. They win it tonight 48-10 at home over Glidden Ralston, and now we will chat with our Motor Inn player of the game, and I hear that Malia Clayberg picked up her 500th career rebound tonight.
Oh,
so
yes.
Congratulations on that. 16 points. And I wanted to mention, so I was here for a couple of your playoff games last year, and I think you'd be the first to tell you struggled at the free throw line in a couple of those. You didn't miss any tonight. You go 6 for 6. So congrats on that. Congrats on that. Congrats on the win. And talk about the defensive performance to limit a team to 10 points.
Oh, yeah. It's amazing. Our team is very defensive strong, but Anna getting on those steals, we're ready to jump the ball to get those transition offensive boards. So, I mean, defensively we played amazing. I mean, we were reading the ball where they were going to pass it, and we were putting pressure on the guards to make sure those passes weren't getting to where they wanted it to go tonight.
And then offensively, you guys right at your season average, 46.5 points. You finished with 48 tonight. How'd you guys feel you got? Did you feel like you were able to do what you wanted offensively too?
We weren't getting it in as much as I would like to, but we were still reversing the ball well, and we were getting those open shots like we needed to, and they were falling for us sometimes, but sometimes they weren't. But, I mean, in the end, we did get that 48 points tonight, so it worked out for us.
Nice win for you guys. You'll be back at home. You host St. Edmund coming up on Friday. What's the schedule look like between now and then? Obviously, a late start tomorrow. It's so cold. I don't know if you guys do much at night, but a couple practices and then back at it Friday?
Yeah, we'll have 2 practices, and with that late start, we'll all get a good sleep in.
I was going to say, I look forward to that just as much when he doesn't have preschool these days. So
oh, yeah.
Now totally I get to see it as a parent. So congrats on the win, and best of luck on Friday as you guys will take on St. Edmund.
Thank you.
That is Malia Clayberg, 500th career rebound tonight for Clayberg, and she is our Motor Inn player of the game. Motor Inn of Carroll, your premier Toyota and Chevy dealership for sales, service, parts, and collision. We'll be back to wrap up our post-game show next on KCIM after a 48-10 win for the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders over Glidden Ralston on KCIM Carroll.
If you have a project that needs to be done, turn to Moore Construction in Coon Rapids. Whether it's new construction, remodeling, or cosmetic makeovers, trust the professionals at Moore Construction. Call 712-684-7667 for a free estimate. Also, for all your lumber and other building material needs, make it Moore Lumber on Main Street in Coon Rapids. Moore Lumber and Construction, locally owned and operated, and proud sponsors of Coon Rapids Bayard Athletics.
A 48-10 win for Coon Rapids Bayard at home over Glidden Ralston in this 1A Region 3 quarterfinal. St. Edmund tops River Valley on the road tonight in Correctionville. So that'll be the regional semifinal for Friday night. St. Edmund at Coon Rapids Bayard, and we talked to Coach McAllister, and we talked with Ashton Cluckey. We also talked with our Motor Inn player of the game, Malia Clayberg. They expect that to be a hard-fought game. 8-14 St. Edmund, but they say the record is deceiving. They play in a tougher conference, and they play a lot of schools that are above 1A. So we'll see what the Crusaders can draw up for Friday night. Tom Hawkap will have the broadcast on KCIM. I'm Nick Brinks. Congratulations to Malia Clayberg, our Motor Inn player of the game, and I believe that'll do it for our coverage tonight on KCIM. You've been listening to postseason basketball coverage with the Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network. We say so long from Coon Rapids and congratulations to the Crusaders, a 48-10 win. And we do bid farewell to the Wildcats. They finished 7-15 on the year. Ashlyn Tegas, their lone senior, that will graduate this year. That's it for our Mackey Motors post-game show. So long from Coon Rapids. I'm Nick Brinks saying goodbye from the Gatorade broadcast booth. And until next time, have a good one.